Hi, I'm Dean Reagan with Flextone Game Calls. First off, I'd like to thank you all for purchasing the Funky Chicken. The Funky Chicken has a lot of characteristics that are unique to it, to others. Other than the long, slender body. It's very detailed feather work in the mold. As I said, it's got a long head. It's got taxidermied eyes. It's got the wing patch. It's got tail feathers. Everything that you would see on a normal decoy. It also has a beard. In the beard, you can have it dangle, or you can actually stick it in and make it turn into a jake. But honestly, most of the hunts that we did this year, we didn't even have a beard on it. I don't know if the beard makes much difference in it, but it's whatever preference you like. I think probably most people will end up probably doing it like a jake, because this is kind of more of the jake size. You'll notice on some of the footage we have jakes coming in. But with this particular model on the Funky Chicken, it's erect, it stands up, you can see it higher in the grass, and it's in a posture that basically says, I'm not backing down. But yet, when they see it, they don't see a big puffed up body. It's a real slender body. So they from this year's hunts, we've noticed that when they look at it, they analyze it, it's like, I can whip you, and they come right on in. One other thing that we found to be very beneficial is the use of hen decoys, of course, with it. I think if you just have the Funky Chicken out by itself, all right, it's a male out there, but there's nothing to fight over. So we always had at least two decoys. We had a feeder and we had an upright, and that was that situation seemed to really trigger the scenario and cause those gobblers to come in. And what was so ironic is that when they committed, those gobblers had tunnel vision. Nothing else mattered. I mean, some of our setups, we had 5 people in setup. Had 2 people in the blinds and 3 people on a fence row or something. I mean, really too many people to be in the woods. But once they lock into the Funky Chicken, it doesn't matter. I mean, they are so focused and so narrow. Got blinders on that they're just ready to whip it. Shoot him.
Kill him.
Was that gobbler fired up over that decoy or what? You could definitely tell which one was the dominant gobbler because he wouldn't let the other one even near it. But it was an incredible hunt, horrible situations, but just testimony to what the funky chicken can do. It just keys into their instinct, their aggressive behavior to go in there and whip it. And it did its best to try to whip it. On our second hunt, it's the very next day in Missouri. A lot nicer day, still a little chilly, but it was sunny, hardly any wind at all. So we didn't necessarily set up on this bird. We had set up where he had seen 3 other gobblers on another farm about a quarter of a mile to half a mile away. But we could hear loudmouth. The 3 gobblers that we had seen in the field, set up on, never made a word, never, but we heard loudmouth from a quarter to half a mile away. We had to go after him.
shooting.
that's 2 hunts in a row where the funky chicken definitely made an adult gobbler, I mean, angry and wanting to fight. It's just amazing what this decoy does. On this next hunt, it's the next day, it's the third day, it's on a Sunday in Missouri. I'm taking a 16-year-old boy, it's a good friend of mine, Todd Snap, and his son Dylan out. Dylan's killed a couple jakes before, but he's never killed an adult gobbler. We're back on the same farm that we hunted, different part of the farm that we hunted with Steve Gerlach on the first morning. What was really ironic about this hunt was that after Dylan had shot and we were high-fiving and doing the cutaways, videos, and still pictures and all the things we do for camera, I had pulled the decoys up and walked back to get my bag to put the decoys. We were ready to go have breakfast. I mean, it was a done morning for us, and all of a sudden everybody said, "Dean," and they turned around and gave me the signal, meaning a gobbling bird. I went, "Where?" And they pointed down the same place that Dylan's bird had come up from. So I yelped and the turkey gobbled. So I said, "Everybody get back to where you were." So everybody took their positions. I went out, restuck the decoys out, came back. I yelped twice and he gobbled. And as you can tell, the rest is history on the next hunt. But it's amazing. We had 2 birds come to decoys with a matter of 30-45 minutes to the funky chicken. our next hunt takes place in Kansas, but it's about 2.5 weeks later. We're out there filming for the Wildgame Nation with Ryan Busbus, Matt Busbus, and Big Bill for the Wildgame Nation. They do what they call King of Spring. I was videoing Ryan and calling for him, and you know, being that it's late in the season, I think it was the last week. They've had a lot of hunting pressure, and you know, they're somewhat call shy, definitely decoy shy. Reluctant to even use decoys, but you know, as I told Ryan, I said they've never seen a funky chicken before. From all of us at Flexstone Game Calls, we want to thank you again for purchasing the funky chicken. We know you're going to have a great time with it, so we hope that you have a great spring season this coming year. And send us all your photographs, all the pictures. We'd love to see all the good things you hear about the funky chicken, because I know it's going to change the way you hunt, because I know it's changed the way that I've hunted. Again, thank you from all of us at Flexstone Game Calls.